And we are live. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Oh my goodness. First things first. My eyes swollen. Can you see? It hurts a little bit. Not as much as it did yesterday and the day before. But yeah, so I don't know what happened to my eye. It's swollen. Just the eyelid area, I guess. Maybe I got a little tiny infection from makeup products or my little eyelash curler. Who knows? But I'm doing my best to be very careful and take care of it. No makeup. As if I've ever worn makeup to a Saturday sit. I haven't. Oh my goodness. Hi, good morning. How are you? How are you? Talk to me. Tell me, how was your week? Today is February 8th. Do you know what that means? It means tomorrow's my birthday. Yes. Tomorrow is my birthday. And my best friend is taking me tonight to spend the night at a fancy schmancy hotel on the Lower East Side, I think, the East Village, the Rivington. Hooray! Yeah. So I had one desire. I never take baths because I have like this lovely but like tiny little bathtub, and it just is, a little dingy. I don't do a good enough job cleaning it. And so when she asked me what I wanted for my birthday and we're trying to make plans, I was like, I want to take a bath. I want to take a bath in a beautiful bathtub. So follow me on the Instagram because you'll probably see me taking a bath, pictures of me like in the bath. I might be fully clothed, just for fun. Pre-bath photos, maybe. Anyway, yeah, if you're not following me on Instagram, follow me, Brenda Ramos Coaching, because you'll get to see different sides of me. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, tomorrow's my birthday. Super excited. Do you like birthdays? Do you enjoy your birthdays? I don't know. I do and I don't at the same time. Yeah, I do and I don't at the same time. Birthdays have been, I don't even know what to call them. Not challenging. I love celebrating my birthday. Tomorrow, do you want to know how old I'm going to be tomorrow? Tomorrow I'll be 47 years old. What? Yeah. 47. I'm super excited. I love being my age. I mean, I fucking love being in my late 40s. I'm a grown-ass woman, and I still don't have part of my life together. It's okay. You don't get it done. You realize this, right? You don't get it done. If you get it done, you're done. You're done. That's it. You're checking out. You're moving on. You never get it done. The human experience, part of the human experience is achieving, right? Experiencing what you said you wanted to experience, and then experiencing it for a minute and then wanting to move on to the next thing. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. As long as you're practicing gratitude for your experiences and you're savoring, you're meditating to be in the moment so that you're not always in future achieving mode rather. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it. So you never get it done. There's always something else you want to experience. And that's why we came to this physical plane so that we can experience shit, awesome stuff and not so awesome stuff. My other dear, very best friend took me last night to a group shamanic healing. It was 3 hours. I think it might have been a little too long. We could have done away with the chit chat at the beginning, but it was lovely. Yeah. We meditated for like, it felt like 3 hours straight, but they shut off the lights. They put on this song that was a little over an hour. We meditated to the song the whole time with our eyes closed, and somebody came around. Well, there were like 5 people, I think about 5, giving energy healing to everyone present. And if you don't know what energy healing is, it's just that. It's the ability to, and we all have this ability, by the way. We all have the power to energetically heal ourselves and others. You just have to practice it. It's a muscle, just like meditation, just like sitting for meditation. So yeah, you pull in energy from the universe, from the benevolent universe, this good, abundant, giving, generous universe. And then you channel it to help others experience healing. And the energy that you are channeling is love and kindness and forgiveness and friendliness and compassion. Everything that we practice, kind of, sitting with here. So it was a lovely experience. And oh, yes, I had this wild experience. I had this like little blip of, what is this? So I was ready. Like I told you, he was talking for quite a bit and his voice was very soothing. And so I was already in a meditative state. My eyes were closed and I was really receptive. My brain waves were probably in theta. I'm learning shit. Oh, my foot is numb. What the hell? And so my brain waves were really relaxed. I was really relaxed. So by the time they shut off the lights and we were ready to get into the actual meditation, I was in. And I closed my eyes. It was really dark. And I felt like I was traveling backwards. It was really amazing. And in the darkness, there were these orbs, these very colorful orbs that were like, that I was passing because I was traveling backwards. These orbs were like, I was passing up these orbs, but traveling backward. And they were like dance in front of me a little bit. It was freaking amazing. So I'm experiencing this, right, in deep meditation. And I'm like, oh shit, this is freaking awesome. Oh my God. Oh, we're going to go deep. We're going deep today. And I had already set myself in the most comfortable position and posture as possible. We were sitting in folding chairs that were super uncomfortable. I really wanted to sit on the floor because I'm a floor sitter. I don't know what that means. I'm really comfortable on the floor. So I'm in this chair and I'm trying to get comfortable, or I get myself as comfortable as possible. I go into this meditation, but I was like wishing that I had a second blanket to like put behind me so that I had some support. And the dude, because this all happened in like 2 seconds, the gentleman leading the meditation was like, would anyone else like an extra blanket? And I shot my hand up and I came out of that place, wherever I was traveling. But it was super freaking cool that I experienced it for a couple of seconds. It was amazing. And then the rest of the meditation was great. You could feel people coming around and like breathing on you a little bit and stuff. So I feel really healed today. Healed and happy and ready to go. What about you? Aside from my eye's not healed. What do you say? It's 8 a.m. and 12 minutes. I think it's time. Yeah. I'm ready. Are you ready? Look at myself in my eye. I think we're ready. Let's do this. I'm going to leave my glasses here. I'm going to scooch back all ungracefully. I feel like I'm in the wrong position today. Okay, here we go. You guys, one day it will be like set properly. That day is not today. I'm far. Here we go. I think I might have done it. You think? Yeah, this is about right. Ahí se queda. No, not yet. All right. Get yourselves comfortable. Move the meat from your seat. Excuse me while I do that. I'm like really next to this plant right here. It keeps knocking me in the head. Hello, plant. I think I'm ready to be a plant mama. Yeah, these plants are not mine. They're my brother's partner, who we live together, and my son. But I think I'm ready to have my own plant babies. Hello, plant baby. Okay. Distractions. Yeah, that's part of it. Getting distracted. It's okay. I'm going to feel my eye through the whole thing, and I'm going to want to touch my eye, and I won't. I will sit with this desire to mess with my eye, and I don't have to. I don't have to touch my eye. My eye is doing what it's got to do on its own. It can be untouched the whole time. All right. Feel free to close your eyes if you haven't already. Get yourself in your favorite posture or try a new one today. If you're practicing with your eyes open, it's a downward gaze, soft, open, sort of like you're trying to look through the floor. You can sit cross-legged like I am, legs tucked underneath you. You can be standing. You can take me for a walk. You can be lying down. If you're lying down, make sure you've got pillows under your knees. If you're sitting in a chair, make sure you're away from the back of the chair. Put some cushions and pillows so that your spine is aligned and upright. Your hands can be palm down or palm up. They can be clasped in your lap, whatever feels right for you. The idea is to take this time to find the posture that is sustainable and stay in that posture. Commit to practicing one way and remain that way through the entire practice. So you're not opening your eyes through the practice. You're not shifting and palm up, then palm down, then palm clasped. There's as little movement as possible. Movement indicates distraction. So if you're wanting to move and shift and change your hands, open your eyes, then close your eyes, your mind is distracting you from being present. If those feelings, those physical sensations, those desires arise to want to move and shift and change your posture, change your position, sit with it for a moment. See if the feeling passes. See if it just goes away on its own. It's really important to have your hips above your knees. So sit on as many cushions or pillows as you can so that your knees and your legs are resting on the floor or the cushion beneath you. There's a ton of pictures on the internet with people meditating like this. And that's really, really bad because it pushes your spine in a curved position and you're actually sitting on your tailbone. That's really unhealthy and it's not sustainable for the practice. So you want there to be cushions, as many cushions as possible, so that you're sitting directly on your sit bones. Let's take a deep breath together and release. Preparing ourselves, heart, mind, body, to go into meditation. And check in with yourself. Check in with your heart and any feelings that might be present. Check in with your mind and any thoughts that might be arising. Check in with your body and any physical sensations that you might be experiencing. And make your final adjustments. Allow yourself to arrive in this moment. Allow yourself to land in this space, in this room, in this body, on this cushion, or wherever you are. Bring your attention to your feet. Maybe wiggle your toes a bit. Notice where your feet are making contact with the floor or the bed. or your cushion? Is it warm? Is it soft? Is it rough? Is it hard? Is it soft? Is it fuzzy? Notice any tingling sensations through your legs and your kneecaps. Feel the weight of your body completely resting, being supported by the chair or the cushion beneath you. Feel how easy it is to simply rest in this moment. There's nothing else you need to do, nowhere else you need to be. Feel the connection of your sit bones. Feel your body if you're lying down heavy on your bed or your yoga mat. Notice your spine aligned, energized. Feel the weight of your hands making contact with your legs or at the side of your body. Notice how gravity is doing its job. Gravity is keeping you grounded, keeping you weighted just enough to stay connected to the floor, the bed, the cushion. You're not floating away into space. You can't see gravity. You can't really know what the mechanisms truly are, but you trust that it's working. Allow your shoulders to drop away from your ears. Notice your jaw completely relaxed, maybe even slightly parted. Noticing all the muscles in your cheeks, behind your eyes, through your temples and forehead, even your scalp and hair follicles. Breathe and rest. Notice if your mind is very active today. And if it is, it might be helpful to give it a little job. You can say exactly what you're doing. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. If you notice that your mind is dull and maybe you're falling asleep, you can try practicing with your eyes open with a slight downward gaze. Allowing yourself to simply be with the experience of your breath. Your mind will find all sorts of distractions to pull you away from being with your breath, being present with your breath, and that's okay. Simply notice that you've been distracted, you've been pulled away from this present moment into the future or into the past, and you can label it thinking. This is the perfect time to practice kindness and compassion and non-judgment with yourself. No need to get angry or upset or frustrated or feel like you're doing this wrong. All you're doing is noticing your experience and coming back over and over and over as many times as you need to the breath in your body. This is the perfect time to practice non-attachment. You notice a thought comes to mind, and instead of creating stories around that thought, instead of getting caught up into that thought, you simply notice that you're thinking a thought. You bring your attention back to your breath, and you let that thought pass you by, float away, disappear. Maybe it's a nagging thought that seems to get louder the more you ignore it. That's because thoughts are not meant to be ignored. They're meant to be acknowledged. So you don't turn your back on your thoughts, but you don't get attached to your thoughts. There's a subtle, soft, gentle difference. You notice the thought. You can maybe even talk to your thought. I see you, I hear you, and I'm going to put you on a shelf for now. I'll come back to you later. Gently noticing if you've drifted away from your breath. And coming back to home base. The sensation of your breath in your body. Being there, present as you breathe. Letting go of stories, concepts, ideas. Letting go of the future, letting go of the past. And choosing over and over to be present in this moment with your breath. Let's take a deep breath together and really sigh it out. A nice strong sigh. Ah. And at the sound of the bell, your meditation is complete. That was good. I did not have the urge to touch my eye until right now. What about you? How was it? I'm going to scooch forward. Hi. I got 3 people today. Thanks for being here, beautiful people. I'm really celebrating the fact that I have 24 subscribers. Let's get me to 100 subscribers so that I can have my customized title in the search bar. You know, YouTube channel / Brenda Ramos coaching and meditation. I don't know. It'll be something. Probably authentic whole self. Yeah, that was good. Thanks for being here. I talked a little bit about non-attachment. And the opposite of non-attachment is attachment. And you know how people say money is the root of all evil, right? I think that's ridiculous. Money is an energy. It's like saying fire is the root of all evil. Fire can be really pretty bad, right? It can be bad. People can use it with bad intentions. But for the most part, people use it to live. Cook their food, warm their homes. It's a dangerous tool, but it's a tool to live. Similar with money energy. I think, and let me say that I don't particularly believe in evil. Instead, I believe in the basic goodness that exists in all of us and misunderstandings and confusion. We do the things we do. We all as human beings have the capacity to be very, very good and very, very not good. But we ourselves are inherently good. We make bad choices for different reasons. And a lot of times, I really believe that we are born whole and good. And I don't know, that good, bad thing, we're just whole. We have good, bad within us, yin yang. I think the root of all suffering is attachment. I've been thinking a lot about this lately. And we get really attached to stuff, ideas, concepts, beliefs. We get so attached to it all. And we don't have to. I think that when we get really attached to our point of view, we feel that it's right. This position, this stance, this place is right. And anything else around me is wrong because it's not here. I don't know if that works. The attachment to being right, the attachment to being Democrat or Republican, the attachment to being me, Brenda Ramos, Aquarian, INFJ. Those are all, we try to make these ideas, these concepts solid. And I understand it's because we want to feel safe and we want to know where we are. We want to know how to be in the world, who to be in the world. But I think that the attachment to those ideas, just like the attachment to a car or the attachment to this laptop that I'm talking to, can adversely affect me at some point because I can't take it with me everywhere I go. I guess we can understand it a little bit more with materialistic or physical objects, being attached to something and needing it to feel whole. If you can understand that, maybe bring it into these concepts of identity. And how attached are we to being Puerto Rican and being a Ramos? Yeah. We are all one. The illusion of separation is just that. It's separation, it's illusion. We are not separate. We're connected. We're part of something greater, something grander than ourselves. We are in these physical bodies, yes. Part of us is in this physical body, and the rest of us is part of everything around us. Wild, amazing. Sometimes it could feel a little overwhelming. That's why we practice, right? That's why we come here and we sit and we let things come up and then float away and then disappear and then get bigger and scary and know that we're not in physical danger. We're safe where we are. If you're in physical danger, get help. If you're not safe where you are, talk to someone. Otherwise, if you are safe, and hopefully most of you are, you can allow these thoughts to scare you because it's just in your mind. And then see where it settles. Allow yourself to practice non-attachment little by little. It's a muscle, it's a practice. And so when you're sitting here with me and you notice you get attached to a thought, see if you can, like I mentioned, talk to the thought. Okay, I see you, I hear you, I know you're there, and I'm gonna choose to focus on my breath right now. You can stay there, have a seat, chill out. And that's how you start to create space around yourself, and you become more unattached to the craziness or the chaos that seems to be in our human minds, right? It's okay. This is part of the human experience. It's fine that your mind is like, it just is. And that's okay. And we practice calming, settling it, releasing it, allowing it to be, and knowing that we're okay, can do its thing. And then the more you practice with yourself and your thoughts, the more it extends outward. And you can practice non-attachment in that way. And that's not practicing cruelty. No, you are sending out love. You're sending out kindness. You're sending out friendliness and compassion and forgiveness out in the world. and you're letting it go. You're letting it be. Oof. Deep concepts, deep ideas, deep experiences, right? Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much for allowing me to invade your space or inviting me into your space. Thank you for listening to my thoughts. I am here as always, unscripted, unrehearsed, unpolished, imperfect, bedhead, bad breath, or morning breath. Bad breath. Let's go with bad breath. Bedhead and bad breath. Sitting here as I am, completely as I am, no filters, very little censorship. I wanted to drop an F-bomb a few times, but I didn't. Sitting here as I am with you as you are, we are enough as we are right now. You are enough as you are right now. You matter. You matter to me. When I look over and I see how many people are watching me live, I'm like, yay, we're here, we're talking, we're feeling each other. Thank you. I appreciate you. Now go out into the world and be love. Have a great Saturday. Have a great weekend. And I will see you next week.